Hello mighty people, and welcome back to the Better Than Wolves Let's Play series. My name's Standing Coda, and we have no more raw food to cook. This is great news. Last episode, we were over at the village. We cleared out all the villages. We had some little setbacks with the brick oven. The results weren't what we expected. However, we still made some progress. We collected a couple of bricks. We've got a couple more bricks drying outside, and essentially we cleared out the village. We got 6 bricks and a chunk of iron ore. We got a little bit of food that balanced out the effort that we took to go into the village, but we didn't really get well, we got a bit of a net gain. The bricks were a net gain. Let's not be some Debbie Downers here. Now, once we finished up at the village, about 20 minutes into the episode, we then had to actually make sure that we had a long-term source of food. Uh-oh. Okay. Wow, that was definitely worth killing that zombie. We got a lot of rotten flesh, and in a couple of days we are going to be setting up for our fishing. Wonderful. Alright, so we are just waiting for the mobs outside to pass. And we'll be heading off. I think our main goal is going to be string. So I want to use up at least both of these sharp stones on what's that, 4 string. And we'll leave our door down here. The door was fun, but I don't think there is a large tactical advantage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm just going to circle back because this dirt is too valuable to leave. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh, sorry, Mr. Wolf. I know you were just hungry. Now we really have to be careful here. We are quite low health. Very low health in Better Than Wolves terms, because once we get below, basically I think if we lose this heart, then we're considered crippled and we start losing different just regular Minecraft abilities. It takes longer to walk, We do have a good food reserve at the moment, so we are in a positive light. However, we would have to be that much more careful if we didn't have our food stock. Something that I have been wanting to work on in these episodes is how much I've been saying the word it's something that I really want to kind of drop. I don't think I'm a nervous public speaker by any means. Some people have very severe anxiety, and I don't want to compare some little butterflies to the trauma that some people have to put themselves through with public speaking. Nevertheless, I would like to be able to improvise delivery to a more fluent extent. I think I'm a pretty good English speaker, not to toot my own horn, but I am a trumpet player, so there's that. Lovely. And yeah, I just want to get better at what words I pick during some circumstances. I wasn't particularly happy with bloody hell back there. I think that there are a lot better words for shenanigans like that I can call upon that might express my internal monologue more succinctly. I'll have to double back here because I have realized I have forgotten the bricks. Well, not forgotten, because I didn't think that I was actually gonna head out this far. Oh, look at that. We have a lovely beach just in front of us. It'd be a lot more lovely if there weren't some squid swimming around in there. Yeah, so we collected 4 string. That was our string goal for today. That'll give us 2 shovels and 2 axes. I think I'll use them for. And we'll head back and we'll see how we are after collecting these bricks. They are still gestating. So we'll leave those bricks to do their thing. Oh. Oh, the poor puppy dog sounds. Breaks my heart. Okay. The winter biomes are very nice because traveling across the lakes is a lot easier, and this version of Minecraft Generation is very river-esque. There are a lot of water channels through areas. Quite a large clay deposit, but very far down. Oh, another wolf. I am considering just giving this one a... I am quite lucky to have figured out the the laddering system for Better Than Wolves, because the Better Than Wolves mechanic does introduce game mechanics where you cannot place blocks directly below you while you jump. I don't know if you can to the side. That no, you can't. So while you're jumping, you cannot place blocks, which means that some of you who are long-time Better Than Wolves players will understand this. Some of those new to Better Than Wolves and are just watching to have something on in the background. And in that case, welcome. I hope I can teach you something about the mod. Otherwise, this is not by no means a tutorial. With our bricks harvested, I'm not sure where I would like to kind of set up next. I don't want to go too deep into the ice because in a couple of nights, I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow night, should be fishing night, essentially a full moon. And on most nights, normally fishing is impossible. You'll get 1 to 2 catches for an entire night of fishing. That's 10 minutes for 1 or 2 fish, if you're lucky. Like, most likely you won't catch anything. On a full moon, the chances are dramatically increased. Oh. This is a bit of a surprise operation here. I was not aware at how many chunks of iron were down there and relatively safely exposed. So, by safely exposed, I just mean they are in daylight. This dirt is also mighty useful for building up our fishing hut, and would have had to have been collected at some point anyway. Now we can make that inscalable, and we can make that inscalable. That should prevent anything from climbing up from downstairs, so to speak. Now, unfortunately, time is not quite on our side here. And so we have that set up, but we definitely need to get to safety here. Is tonight the full moon? I don't think so, no. Well, now we're just out here. What I'm going to do is this really only worked when we were... Anyways. we can break that tomorrow night, I think. Maybe there's no risk in breaking it now. And we are safe. Spiders shouldn't be able to get to us. Nothing can get in. And I think... for sanity... Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is quiet. Okay, good little fishing hunt. Now, this can be tricky to gather when you don't have, when you're kind of running out of time. Because, well, there's a lot of dirt here. And if you're gathering at low efficiency, this type of survival hut can be very difficult to set up during the first couple of nights. And, you know, a bit unfortunate we built it on the ice here, but we are very much prepared for the fishing night tomorrow night. Now, the other advantage that we have is over the next couple of nights, we're going to be able to cook up any iron that we gather, and by the end of the fishing night, we should have enough for a chisel again. Now, while the thinking back a long time ago, at least 4 episodes now, when we were working the ravine mine, or the circular mine, where we had to build down with a lot of logs, even though, well, I originally thought that we would be quite safe. That was one of the benefits, because of the isolated ravine structure. However, at this current stage, we are going to be better protected as we maneuver through surface veins. So what we have found is definitely going to be enough iron for a chisel, and then once we have a stone pickaxe, we can start working on our first iron tool. Now there are a couple of iron tools to choose from, and what is so tricky about choosing our first iron tool is the fact that iron nuggets are, of course, you need 9 iron nuggets for an iron ingot. So the iron chisel is only 4 iron nuggets. However, regular tools are still a ingot, not a nugget. Now the efficiency is increased, so obviously with the sharp stone we are only getting piles of iron ore, and so the sharp stone is half efficiency, which does make the iron chisel quite difficult to get, and having a stone pickaxe does mean that we'll be able to fast track iron ingots, but they are still 9 times essentially, because what we're getting for each ore is 1 nugget. So they are 9 times harder to get iron tools and better than wolves. Now, choosing the first tool, we have a couple of them here. I really think I'm going to go for a pickaxe, purely because the benefit of how quickly this can mine. The stone pickaxe is also only 50 durability, and this has 5 times the durability. And think of that in terms of string as well. That's not, the iron pickaxe doesn't require any string, and having to go through 5 string just for 1 pickaxe is quite demanding. Now I have saved the raw wolf chop. While I think if we run into any more wolves, we don't want our inventory getting too cluttered with just food, and I don't want to spend any string at this point on, let's see what we can do with this creeper here. Oh goodness. I definitely got distracted by the spider, and then I was actually checking if there was any clay on these riverbeds. Might be a smart use for the creepers to expose some clay deposits. However, at the moment we want something a little bit richer than clay. Now we could spend today trying to get some wet bricks and ensuring that we can start setting up a double efficiency brick oven. However, I don't think this is necessarily necessary, as the the bricks will take an entire day to dry, and at the current rate they won't be ready for tonight, and fishing is going to be our main priority. Once we have the fishing done, we would then actually want to use the brick ovens for possibly cooking the food, I haven't taken advantage enough of the food mechanisms in regards to the brick oven, because the brick oven is a lot more, well, one, fuel efficient, and it won't burn your food. You can kind of leave your food to cook and then come back to the food at a later point, and the ovens run for a lot longer as well. Now, I think we should get back to our brick oven over there. While it is a long way away, the ice is a lot quicker to walk on. It's also a pig. Okay. Useful. That's another method of storing food as well. We can just use campfires. Oh. Okay. Goodness, Endermen in this mod are no joke at all. They will pull all the life force out of you without a second thought. Now 6, so it's probably, I won't mind. Oh, okay. The, well, Okay, I might just also grab a bit more building materials. Oh. Man, these squid are trying to ruin a good thing for me. No! What? god. Oh. My goodness, he sniped me from so far back. I'm pretty sure this is like the perfect setup as well. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I escaped. I mean, I lost a piece of string and I'm not even phased. Like, oh, I thought I wasn't going to be able to jump out of the water because I was going to be too badly hurt. And I thought, am I making the wrong decision here? I'm crafting an axe. And the axe was what I needed, right? Essentially. This setup is working, and we're getting a good amount of fish. Boots. I guess I'll take some leather boots. Fishing is supposed to be relaxing. I am not relaxed at all. Oh, good God. I might actually install a I believe there is a mod where the fish will just go straight into your inventory. It doesn't like fling back with the rod. And, you know, I might opt to install that mod because from my understanding, you know, I spent the, like, it's 2 string to craft the fishing rod. Oh. There's a bit of a party going on in the background there with a squid on a zombie. That's terrifying. And I spent 2 string on the fishing rod. You know, I had to deal with squid because of where the fish was landing. And all in all, we got a pretty good haul, I will say. Oh. 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 Okay. Not a big fan of that. I do kind of just want to oh, that's 2 as well. Oh, okay. Well, for simplicity, I might just make a cured meat. I am glad there's no glitches like the squid get you through the ice or anything I would say is like insane. The squid do seem to leave the wolves alone. Which is interesting. Okay, now I'm very prepared. To feed a wolf here. Yeah, woofy woofy. Alright. Is he trying to get squidified? I don't. Anyway. Not my concern. What? Okie dokie. Ooh. More heads. Can we use mushrooms? No. Be careful doing that. Well. think he's hungry. But he won't eat fish. A bit of... Oh. Okay. Yes. No, part of me wants to... I want to go and find more clay. Goodness, I really feel like I'm stuck in winter here. What about... Yeah. It's iron. Sorry, not iron, there's some coal. But no clay. Oh, it must melt. Interesting. Cool concept, a slab that disappears. Like if you had the slab holding up a... I don't know. I was trying to think how that would be useful in any game logic sense. Maybe if the slab held up a... the slab holding up the brick was also... sorry, the slab holding up maybe a torch, because you could double stack the block and then if it melted the torch disappeared. Guess like some lighting control. You could have a redstone torch and then it's a, you know, timed detonation in a sense. Actually, I don't think coming back here was too great an idea. Oh. Oh, goodness. Stone, 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 stone. This has been the problem with staying out on the ice, that we haven't been able to mine anything during the nights. And we've just been out on the ice for 2 days and we already have this issue. I'm not too worried about building up a huge reserve, although actually I'll need enough for the shovel, although at this point the shovel might have to wait. Now we're very close to a chisel, which we don't have yet, and once we have the chisel, we'll very quickly get stone. Just as a byproduct of being able to mine stone quicker. Whoa. Must have been a lightning strike from the previous night. Or a couple nights ago. Could have only just been updated from us walking past. Now, I wonder how far you would have to have... We have nowhere near enough dirt. To solidify the base again. Should be enough. Oh. That's the right, yeah, a chunk. Chunkers. Anyone else feed their dog chunkers? Ah, okay. But I want that. Loot obsessed. Oh. Okay. Screw me then. Okie dokie. This has been an absolutely intense episode full of so many scary situations. Nevertheless, we persevered, and I think for the most part, things have turned out really well. We were able to catch 13 fish, albeit at the cost of 2 string. However, I do think 3 string in reserve is decent, not great, but I've also been holding on to the stake just in case we do get into a situation where we need to make some sinew. Sinew is the sinew. And this is a string alternative, we can see there. So I've got the stakes back up for that. Now after this is cooked tonight, tomorrow, next episode, we should definitely be able to craft another iron chisel. So big progress, repeated progress, but progress nonetheless. And I keep having I keep having little sticky beaks putting my head up, but for now I'm just gonna stay down here. And yeah, anyways, a lot of action to come in the next episode. Bye for now.